The Crooked Epic. 1. Innn 1. The Inn of Maniacal Madness. 12. Christopher. The Innn 12c. 2. Christopher Good had a strange dream. His dream was complicated and vivid as well as lucidly nightmarish. He dreamt of the Great War, which he would have never believed would perpetuate for over 20 years still. This was first, the beginning of a 9-stage dream sequence, horrible and cruel. He dreamt of the war he had seen and he crossed the Rhine over a burning bridge. He landed on a painted mare on the delta of the Tigris and Euphrates. The sands whipped her mane. He held onto her shoulders and leaned into the storm as she disintegrated into a skeleton. Pure white bones clattered into quicksand. He saw the northern sky rise in trembling power while giant silhouettes of structures and temples raised off the horizon. Christopher Good felt the stomping feet of marching families coming from behind him even as they moved around him. There were no humans, no spirits nor shapes in the desert, besides thousands of footsteps in the sand. It all happened fast as the horizon quickly grew dark after the footsteps were miles away. Fireworks shot into the sky from all horizons at once and rained bullets and flaming arrows onto the sand around him, missing them by inches. As the last arrow fell, it nearly scraped the top of his scalp, when the ground began to shake unnaturally and quake unevenly. As sinkholes grew all around, he heard the crying echoes of bottled-up people. The cries were quickly gone, and alcohol-infused drugs of every kind shot up like geysers from the sinkholes, sprinkling the sky in dust, ashes, and rain and blood. At the dream's climax, Christopher felt intensely charged with a feeling from beyond love, which has been called lust or abuse to many, and he missed his wife. Out came the notes of Proverbs sung through those moments of Christopher's deepest sleep. You shall soon dissolve like snow, your sun forbear to shine, but call us here below. Forever all the time, when we're seen 10,000 years, brightening the sun, no less, no more to sing and praise than when we first begun. How long, oh, how long have you wanted not to stay? Roll on, wheels of mine, bring on God's amazing grace. How sweet your name shall sound in our believers' ears. Soothe his sorrows, heal his wounds, Lord, smile away our fear. Christopher Good remembered the sweet voice belonging to Mrs. Irene Wilson at his home in Weir, but its alto duet belonged to someone he did not know, and its masculine inflection broke him out from his dream. He saw Elle backing up off the foot of the bed, orgasming in tortured synchronicity. Her skin began bubbling, molting and popping, and dozens of pulsating balls of flesh bounced off the floor. She fell back against the wall and died, sitting upright and staring at the ceiling. He nimbly tiptoed across the room. He tried not to accidentally kick any of the breathing, hissing animals covered in the dark, spiky, and wet fur, throbbing in discordant, helpless breeze. Stepping through them, wading around, he felt them roll out from his heels and against his ankles. When he had left them behind in the hallway, the candle wicks were shortened and flickering dimly. He descended downstairs to the lobby, and only between his nostrils sniffling and his scraping shuffle was he able to discern the barely audible static of the radio. Like an innate taupe, inert and hereditary, he sought its source in the sounds behind the counter. Finding the radio receiver in tottering madness, gliding fingers along its wire and transmitter, he was brought to tears. Mr. Good brushed back them with his right bicep as he commenced his last broadcast. I'm in a lodge, Adirondacks. Say hi to my family, Ella, Mrs. Wilson, Alex, and Theodore. I love you all. God bless America and our mind.